Hello everyone, welcome to the Conf42. It's great to be here today. I'm Balaji. I have 17 years of experience in IT industry. A significant chunk of that experience I have deeply mainly with Salesforce Architect. My focus has always been on creating solutions that are not just functional today, but can also adapt and scale as needs evolve. It's been a fascinating journey of continuous learning and problem solving. It's fun to be a Salesforce architect. Welcome to the talk. I'll be presenting low code, no code Salesforce presentation. So let's get into the presentation. So Salesforce is stepping towards low code and it might go towards no code in the future as well. It is a small steps that it is taking right now. So what it does is it is revolutionizing the software development landscape by democratizing the creation capabilities across organizations, right? These innovative solutions enable businesses to design, build, and deploy applications up to 10 times faster than traditional development methods, requiring minimal technical expertise. Whoever even doesn't have a Java core knowledge or anything like that, still they would be able to do the configurations and the changes. So that is where the low code and no code is coming into picture in Salesforce. They are revolutionizing this one. By removing code barriers, they empower domain expert and business users to directly participate in digital transformation initiatives, accelerating innovation and reducing the IT blockages. So even business team would also be able to do some kind of minimal changes without intervening with the technical folks. So that's how they are stepping towards. So how that will impact the business, right? So there will be a total valuation of 13.8 billion that we are looking at, and the efficiency of development will be higher, like 70% of developer timelines will be reduced, right? And the maintenance efficiency, lower ongoing support costs will also get reduced. 80% of the cost will also get reduced, because if there is no code that needed or low code that is needed, then it can be done by the business most of the cases, or a low level developer can also handle all those things. So it will also decrease the infrastructure presence, so that infrastructure will be decreased by 40%. So that is where the business impact will come into the picture. And then how they would be democratizing the app developments, right? So there are three key areas. One is the business agility, rapidly respond to market demands with applications built 10x faster than the traditional methods. Broader development base, enable domain experts and business users to create solutions without coding expertise. Simplified development, replace complex programming with intuitive drag and drop interface and visual workflows. So these everything will enable the business team to go ahead and work on these requirements on their own, as flexible as possible, to get a rapid development cycle reduction. So there is no need of a development cycle as such. As and when there is a requirement, probably they can go ahead, business can go ahead and do their changes on their own. So the changes that we will be looking at are more kind of a drag and drop, and then there is a dynamic values that are being changed on a high level. So there is no in-depth coding is needed as such. When we talk about coding right now, Apex code is something that comes into the picture. Java can also be embedded into this Apex code to write a complex codes. Salesforce is taking steps towards that, and they are going to reduce the complexity of this coding by introducing these drag and drop functionalities. So that's how the app development time will be reduced a lot. User demographics, right? So business professionals, 42% of platform users, domain experts who leverage platforms to create business specific applications without coding expertise. IT developers, 38% of platform users, technical specialists who use low code platforms to accelerate development and reduce maintenance overhead. Other roles, 8% of the platform users, including project managers, executives and citizen developers from various departments. And then analysis is 12% of the platform users, data focused professionals who create reporting solutions and automated workflows. So this is the demographics, how it will be taking part within the current partition of this. Let's go to the next slide. Cloud-based solution, right? So cloud deployments will be there. 68% of low-code implementation leveraged cloud infrastructure in 2023, enabling rapid deployment and global accessibility. Reduced infrastructure costs, significant decrease in capital expenditure as on-premises hardware requirements are minimized. Enhanced security framework, enterprise-grade protection with automated complaints, controls, and continuous vulnerability management. Dynamic scalability, seamless resource adjustment based on demand, eliminating capacity planning challenges. So that is how the cloud-based solutions would look like once we have this low code, no code. And then what are the implementation challenges? So the governance issues and security concerns, scalability limitations, and integration complexity. So these are the challenges that are available right now. So 67% of enterprises struggle with establishing comprehensive oversight and controlling proliferation of citizen developed application across departments. Security concerns, 64% of organizations face significant challenges in maintaining consistent security standards and compliance protocol across their low-code application ecosystem. Scalability limitations, enterprise-grade applications with complex business logic and high-volume data processing requirements may exceed the technical capabilities of certain low-code platforms. Establishing seamless connections with legacy enterprise systems often requires specialized technical expertise beyond typical low-code skill sets, creating implementation bottlenecks. So that is where the integration complexity comes into the picture. So what is the approach that we have to follow? So comprehensive assessment and strategic planning, right? Conduct through analysis of organizational requirements, business objectives, and potential high-value implementation scenarios. And then platform evaluation and selection. Identify and select platforms that optimally balance technical capabilities, security requirements, and user friendliness for your team. Targeted pilot implementation, execute a focused proof of concept project to validate benefits, identify challenges, and build organizational momentum. Enterprise-wide adoption and governance, systematically expand implementation across departments with robust governance protocols to ensure security, consistency, and quality. So this is how we have to take an approach for this implementation. How the future investment trends would look like. So once the organization gets adapted to low-code, no-code solutions, then they are going to see a tremendous saving of economy, or they are going to see a huge potential growth where they would accelerate the pace of low code, no code. So 2021, it was 58%. Initial adaptation phase focused on tactical departmental implementations and proof of concept projects. 2022 was 65%. Strategic expansion across business units with increased ROI, validation, and across functional applications. Now 2023 is 73%. Widespread enterprise adoption with mature integration frameworks and established governance models. 2024 was projected as 82%. Anticipated mainstream implementation becoming standard practice across diverse industries and market segments. So how the business process would get transformed? Process identification. Systematically evaluate and prioritize business workflows with highest automation potential and demonstrable return on investment. Application design. Harness powerful visual development environments to create complex process automations without requiring traditional programming expertise. Rapid development. Dramatically reduce implementation cycles by up to 70%, enabling organizations to capture business value significantly faster than conventional development methods. Performance analysis will help us leverage comprehensive analytics dashboards to measure operational improvements, identify optimization opportunities, and continuously refine transformed business processes. Security and governance framework, centralized oversight, security protocols, development guidelines, right? So establish a dedicated center of excellence to strategically manage and coordinate all the low code development initiatives across the enterprise, comprehensive application inventory management, real time usage analytics and monitoring, enforceable quality assurance standards. Now, coming back to the security protocols, implement enterprise grade security measures to protect sensitive data and ensure regulatory compliance throughout the application lifecycle. Role-based access control mechanisms should be implemented, end-to-end data encryption protocols, automated compliance verification checks has to be there. Development guidelines. So these are the guidelines we have to follow for the development. Establish comprehensive policies empowering citizen developers while maintaining organizational standards and best practices. Standardized design principles and patterns has to be followed. Structured testing and validation procedures, mandatory documentation and change management requirements has to be followed. So these are the frameworks that we have to keep in mind when we are implementing this low code no code strategy. So what will be the key takeaways? So you have to evaluate your readiness, conduct a comprehensive audit of your current systems, team capabilities, and business processes to determine integration potential. Research platforms. Evaluate low code or no code solutions based on scalability, security features, integration capabilities, and alignment with your strategic objectives. Start small, implement a targeted pilot project with clear success metrics to validate benefits, gain stakeholder buy-in, and identify potential challenges. Build capabilities, develop a comprehensive training program for citizen developers while establishing robust governance protocol to ensure security and compliance. All right, thank you so much for tuning in. Have a great day. Thank you all.